So your friends now at this age, do you tend to hang out with more Asian people?
Yes, all Asian pretty much. And I guess the white people that I do hang out with, I would consider them Asian.
What they like bubble tea and things like that, or what is it?
I think they're just, you know how Asian culture kind of has that respect in it, especially even
Yes,
with like your
yes.
friends, like older, or going to each other's house even.
Yeah.
I feel like I just accept them as Asian.
And what's it like growing up now? So Erica and I, a little bit older than you. So when we were or when I was in school, I can't talk for Erica. Firstly, went to a predominantly white school, but secondly, Asian culture in society was not a thing. So you didn't have any like, K-pop or dramas or anything like that. So it was definitely
yeah.
not a cool thing to be Asian in Australia. What was it like for you going through all of that only a few years ago, a different generation?
I actually think it's opposite. I was one of those kids that got into anime, and then I got into K-pop,
Yep.
and then the K-dramas, and now I'm kind of just like surface level on all of them. I feel like, with Japan and Korea, their culture is like being on a rising trend at the moment. So I wouldn't say it's cool to be Asian, but there's a lot more interest in the culture for every other race.
Yeah, totally. I'd have to ask as well, do you think your generation is like more accepting of like new stuff going on? Because back in my days, like I grew up and I studied in an all girls Catholic school. So still quite strict before, like 10 years ago. So now, do you think like you girls in your age in your school, like you can go after your interests and not be, judged for it? Do you feel judged? Or have you ever felt judged because you love anime, because you love K-pop?
No, I feel like it's pretty chill. A lot more people now are in a similar boat. Like they also like K-pop or they also like anime. So I don't think I've ever had a situation where I was judged for any of it.
Okay.
I think that's a really good point, Erica, because I think people these days are way more open to those things. Like when we were growing up, even video games, like, oh, you play video games.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing with yourself? Get out and go for a run or something. Whereas
Exactly.
now, like it's just a thing everyone does.
Yeah, because you mentioned about anime, and I was like, I remember back in the days, like if you watch or you're into anime, you're a nerd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So
Must be rough.
I was curious, like, how is it now? Yeah.
No, it's chilling.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because like a few of like my friends growing up, so we would like Pokemon and Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, and things like that. And in certain groups, you'd kind of keep it on the down low. But
Yeah.
now it's everywhere, and like you say, it's cool. You just kind of go with it.
Yeah,
Everyone,
I feel like it has the aesthetic nowadays. Like when you go to Japan, they have those Pokemon cafes, Pokemon hotels, and I feel like a lot of people in my generation would be more interested to go to those kind of things.